Hi, this is Dan again from CleanGuru, and today I mentioned that we would talk about the one thing that you can put on all of your marketing. So it can be your brochures, your business cards, your website, really everywhere. And this one thing makes a tremendous connection between you and your prospective customers. So what is it? Well, it's this. It's your picture. It's your photo. I know there can be a lot of groaning about that because a lot of times people don't love having a picture of themselves put out. They don't like the picture, let's say. And boy, you know, I can relate to that, so can Tony. But it hasn't stopped us, and it shouldn't stop you because it is a tremendous opportunity. Customers like to buy from real people, and your photo goes a long way to make that connection. You know, one of the most common expressions you hear in marketing today is the importance of know, like, trust. And that's K-N-O-W, that you get to, you do business, you like to do business with people that you know and that you like and that you trust. And the only reason I mention this is a photo of you really goes a long way in helping to create that know, like, trust connection even before they meet you. So it's very important. And by the way, don't do, again, here we go again, don't do what Tony and I did years ago. I remember we put together a brochure and it was pretty nice, and in the back of it I had the guarantee and kind of talked about how we guarantee it. And down at the bottom where my signature went, President, I had my signature, and right underneath that we put a photo. We put a photo of some real sharp looking, quite a bit older than me, executive, really sharp, I mean upper level of the big high tower building executive shaking hands, older gentleman, very successful. Well, that was fine, we thought. It looked good, talked about trust, business picture. Well, it turns out I went out to a customer one day. In fact, I think I had this happen several times before we actually changed it. And that is, they go, oh, well, you're not the guy in the picture? And I kind of laughed it off and talked about it a little bit. But here they were already making a connection between that photo and me. So, you know, we learned a lesson that folks really do want the real, live, natural you. It helps to make a connection. In fact, have you ever heard the expression, to tell you how important this photo thing is, have you ever heard the expression in the middle of a case, or they're trying to figure out a legal case, they say, let's go to the videotape. Well, they go to the videotape, and why? Because you want to see real life pictures. You want to see real life faces. We believe subconsciously. We're hardwired to believe if we can see the eyes of the salesperson, see the eyes of the person talking to us, we'll be able to know if they're believable, and we'll be able to create a connection, begin to start a relationship. So again, it's very important, and we encourage you and would encourage you to put it in much of your marketing pieces. It does go a long way. Next time, we want to talk about something else, but about writing of advertising, the writing of marketing. And here again, what we want to talk about next time is something that's more important than being clever. We'll talk about what that is next time. And by the way, talk about being real and authentic. I mentioned to my nephew down in Tennessee that I would say hello because he watches these videos, and I thought that was great. So I wanted to say hello to Jack down in Tennessee. Be a man of my word. Have a great week. Until then, please remember that you can do this. You really can.